Sean Adesanya at defensive end. Talk about coming into this camp. You're finally healthy. You're running with the one. Just talk about that feeling coming in and then being able to play this year.
So coming into camp, I was just thrilled. I'm back healthy. So one of my focus is getting my technique down at the repetition. Because that's the only way I can go out on Saturday and perform to my best caliber.
You worked on your body a lot, obviously. You were a little smaller when you got here.
Yes, sir.
How much size have you put on in the last couple of years?
When I first came in, I was 230. I'm now 256. And that's thanks to Coach Bose over the off-season training with running, lifting, and conditioning.
You're going to get this question a lot. You got some big shoes to fill with two NFL guys, DeJuan Smoot and Carol Phillips, moving on. Do you think about that at all? How do you fill those shoes this year?
Honestly, I don't really think about it because I had Smoot and Carol and Jahal Ward that was ahead of me when I first came in. So those guys brought me up to groom me on what to do and what to expect and how to play during certain situations. And also they always show me film is the best way to go and how to perform better. Because if you watch film on your opponent, you know what they do before they try to do it. And that's how you can perform to your best caliber. And that's what those three guys always taught me when I first came in.
Another new role for you as leader, because you guys got seven freshman defensive linemen. I don't think I've ever seen so many freshman D linemen before. How are those guys coming along, and how do they take leadership?
Well, I'm actually the freshmen. They're really coming on well. I'm actually surprised when they first came into the drill, the bag drill that we do. They came in, they went through it, and even the coach was all shot. And the freshmen, they're looking really well.
You guys you talk about goals for the defense this year? Do you have some team goals?
Yes, sir. Our team goals right now is to get the most batted balls down in the Big Ten or in the nation, and also to get the most sacks possible.
Yeah, what's kind of your strength? Are you run stuffer, pass rusher, a little bit of both?
I would like to say, as myself, I would like to say I'm a balanced type of DN. I could pass rush with my speed, and with my strength, I could stop the run.
But was there a big adjustment for you coming from the JUCO ranks? What was life like in the JUCO before you got here?
It definitely was a big change because in the JUCO life, you're by yourself. It's you that you have to do everything for yourself. You don't have nobody telling you what to do, no schedule made. It's just you have to do the work yourself. Now, transitioning to here, you have a whole day packed with schedules of things you have to do. And that, when I first came in, that caught me off guard because I wasn't used to it. Just like the book was slamming to my face. That was one of the biggest adjustments with all the scheduling that was packed into your day.